through the air, catches 67 more than Chris Carter, who is second on the list with 130. I mean, he's miles ahead of everybody on these lists. Rice holds the record for receiving yards. His total nearly 23,000. Almost 8,000 yards ahead of second best total there. That's held by Tim Brown. Between first and second, you could have a really nice career. Rice also holds the all-time receptions mark, 1,549 career catches. He is a whopping 448 receptions ahead of Chris Carter there. He's second on the all-time list. And Rice caught a pass in 274 consecutive games. That's 91 games more than the old record set by Art Monk. 91 games. That's nearly 6 full seasons longer than the previous record. 197 touchdown catches for Jerry Rice, 85 of those coming on throws from Hall of Fame quarterback Steve Young. He joins us now to talk about the NFL's all-time greatest receiver. And Steve, we are not your kids, we're not your grandkids, but what are you going to tell them about playing with Jerry Rice?
I'm going to tell them that he was one of the rare breeds that had phenomenal talent coupled with phenomenal work ethic. And I'm going to tell my kids, you might not be the most talented, but if you'll work as hard as Jerry Rice did at what his craft, at his profession, you'll be good. If you want to couple that with some talent, pick something that you're good at, you're going to be great. And I think that Jerry epitomized that. Throughout my life, I've used his work ethic as a lead for me in anything I do in my life.
Not the fastest, man never got caught. Defense is always designed to stop him, and yet he always got open. How did he manage to do that?
John, you got to remember there's pads and there's helmets and stuff. So guys run those 4.5s, 4.4s and shorts, on a field. Then they put the pads on, they always get slower. Jerry was very unique. When he put the pads on and the helmet, he actually got faster. Everyone else in the field slowed down. He seemed to carry his pads differently than everybody. It seemed like he was quicker. And the other thing is, in and out of breaks, he could change direction. And no one really understood that. He could change direction faster than anybody on the field. So that no matter if you were right there at the break, he was now faster than you out of the break.
What's the worst pass you ever threw him that he still caught?
You know what? It was on TV the other day. One of the worst passes I ever threw him was when he broke the record at 127 touchdowns on a Monday night. And we had the game put away, and they were going for the record. I said, Jerry, I'm going to throw it up, make something happen. And I underthrew it because, he wasn't necessarily open. So he stops on a dime, goes up and catches the ball, turns around. All the defenders fall at his feet, and he walks into the end zone for his record breaker. And I go, Jerry, that was right on the money, wasn't it? And he's that way. You didn't have to be exact with Jerry. You didn't have to be right on the money. He would always be able to make you look good. And we connected, so many times I can't even think about it.
And how about a favorite play you had for him and maybe the most crucial game and time you had to use it?
Well, he was so exacting in his routes, he made corners nervous. Even the best corners, even guys that knew that they were faster than him, had a tough time covering him because he was so exact in his routes. So we would set stuff up so he could go by corners because they were sitting flat-footed waiting for something else. And we had that happen in the championship game in 1994 against the Cowboys. We were setting up with all kinds of in routes and out routes and cuts and so forth. And right before half, we had him run a little stop and go right by the corner, threw him in the corner of the end zone, and really put the game away and sent us to the Super Bowl in 1994. Probably the biggest touchdown catch in my career, my 85 to him was that one in the playoffs.
Terrific stuff. Steve Young, see you Sunday mornings on NFL Countdown. See you this Thursday as the season kicks off on ABC.
Thanks, John.
Well, both are legends, but among their differences, Jerry Rice